Question 1. What significant constitutional change did the Glorious Revolution of 1688 lead to in the British monarchy? A. Introduction of absolute monarchy. B. Establishment of parliamentary sovereignty over the monarchy. C. Abolition of the monarchy. D. Creation of the House of Lords. Answer: B. Establishment of parliamentary sovereignty over the monarchy. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 led to a significant constitutional change where parliamentary sovereignty was established over the British monarchy. Question 2. Which document, signed in 1215, had a profound influence on the development of constitutional and parliamentary law in England? A. The Bill of Rights. B. The Domesday Book. C. The Magna Carta. D. The Charter of Liberties. Answer: C. The Magna Carta. Signed in 1215, the Magna Carta had a profound influence on the development of constitutional and parliamentary law in England. Question 3. Name the series of agreements that concluded the English Civil War in the 17th century. A. The Treaty of Paris. B. The Treaty of Utrecht. C. The Treaty of Westphalia. D. The Treaty of Westminster. Answer: D. The Treaty of Westminster. The Treaty of Westminster was among the series of agreements that concluded the English Civil War in the 17th century. Question 4. What was the primary purpose of the Bill of Rights enacted in 1689 in England? A. To establish the Church of England. B. To limit the powers of the monarchy and ensure certain civil liberties. C. To declare independence from France. D. To establish the British Empire. Answer: B. To limit the powers of the monarchy and ensure certain civil liberties. The Bill of Rights enacted in 1689 in England aimed to limit the powers of the monarchy and ensure certain civil liberties. Question 5. Who was the UK Prime Minister during the Suez Crisis of 1956? A. Winston Churchill. B. Harold Macmillan. C. Anthony Eden. D. Clement Attlee. Answer: C. Anthony Eden. Anthony Eden was the UK Prime Minister during the Suez Crisis of 1956. Question 6. What event in 1707 led to the political union between England and Scotland? A. The Battle of Culloden. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. The Acts of Union. D. The Glorious Revolution. Answer: C. The Acts of Union. The Acts of Union in 1707 led to the political union between England and Scotland. Question 7. Which major world event did the UK participate in from 1939 to 1945? A. The Cold War. B. World War I. C. World War II. D. The Korean War. Answer: C. World War II. The UK participated in World War II from 1939 to 1945. Question 8. Describe the main cause of the Jacobite rebellions in the 18th century. A. Economic disparity. B. Religious reforms. C. Efforts to restore the Stuart monarchy. D. Disputes over colonial territories. Answer: C. Efforts to restore the Stuart monarchy. The main cause of the Jacobite rebellions in the 18th century was the effort to restore the Stuart monarchy. Question 9. What was the primary outcome of the Battle of Waterloo in 1815? A. Victory for Napoleon Bonaparte. B. The start of the Industrial Revolution. C. The defeat of Napoleon Bonaparte and the end of the Napoleonic Wars. D. The establishment of the United Nations. Answer: C. The defeat of Napoleon Bonaparte and the end of the Napoleonic Wars. The Battle of Waterloo in 1815 resulted in the defeat of Napoleon Bonaparte and marked the end of the Napoleonic Wars. Question 10. Which Act, passed in 1807, marked a significant change in British policy and international trade? A. The Corn Laws. B. The Act of Union. C. The abolition of the Slave Trade Act. D. The Magna Carta. Answer: C. The abolition of the Slave Trade Act. The abolition of the Slave Trade Act, passed in 1807, marked a significant change in British policy and international trade by outlawing the slave trade. Question 11. What was the social and economic impact of the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century on the UK? A. Decline in urbanization. B. Decrease in economic power. C. Significant technological advancements and urbanization. D. Isolation from Europe. Answer: C. Significant technological advancements and urbanization. The Industrial Revolution in the 19th century had a profound impact on the UK, leading to significant technological advancements and urbanization. Question 12. Who was the reigning monarch of Britain during the Victorian era? A. Queen Elizabeth I. B. Queen Victoria. C. King George III. D. King Edward VII. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the reigning monarch of Britain during the Victorian era. Question 13. What major global conflict did the UK engage in from 1914 to 1918? A. The Boer War. B. The Crimean War. C. World War I. D. World War II. Answer: C. World War I. The UK was engaged in World War I from 1914 to 1918. Question 14. Name the legislation that laid the foundation for the welfare state in the UK post-World War II. A. The National Health Service Act. B. The Beveridge Report. C. The Education Act. D. The Human Rights Act. Answer: B. The Beveridge Report. The Beveridge Report laid the foundation for the welfare state in the UK post-World War II. Question 15. What was the impact of the swinging 60s on British culture and society? A. Decline in cultural expression. B. A period marked by economic depression. C. A cultural revolution with significant changes in music, fashion, and social norms. D. Isolation from the rest of Europe. Answer: C. A cultural revolution with significant changes in music, fashion, and social norms. The swinging 60s had a profound impact on British culture and society, marked by a cultural revolution. Question 16. How did the UK's role in the European Economic Community, later the European Union, evolve from its entry in 1973 to its exit in 2020? A. It remained a consistent supporter of European integration. B. It transitioned from a founding member to leaving the Union. C. It played a leading role in expanding the Union's reach. D. It joined as a reluctant member and eventually voted to leave. Answer: D. It joined as a reluctant member and eventually voted to leave. The UK's role in the European Economic Community, later the European Union, evolved from joining as a reluctant member in 1973 to voting to leave the Union in a 2016 referendum, with the exit completed in 2020. Question 17. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK, and what was her tenure? A. Margaret Thatcher, 1979 to 1990. B. Theresa May, 2016 to 2019. C. Indira Gandhi, 1966 to 1977. D. Angela Merkel, 2005 to 2021. Answer A. Margaret Thatcher, 1979 to 1990. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the UK, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 18. What were the main reasons and outcomes of the Scottish independence referendum in 2014? A. Scotland sought independence due to economic reasons and voted to become independent. B. Scotland voted for independence to join the European Union. C. Scotland sought independence due to cultural and political differences, but voted to remain part of the UK. D. The referendum was focused on leaving the European Union, resulting in a vote to remain. Answer C. Scotland sought independence due to cultural and political differences, but voted to remain part of the UK. In the 2014 Scottish independence referendum, the main reasons were cultural and political differences, but the outcome was a vote to remain part of the UK. Question 19. Describe the changes brought about by the Human Rights Act 1998 in the UK. A. It established the National Health Service. B. It incorporated the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. C. It initiated the UK's membership in the European Union. D. It was focused on environmental protections. Answer B. It incorporated the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. The Human Rights Act 1998 brought significant changes by incorporating the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. Question 20. What significant political and social changes occurred in the UK during the early 21st century? A. The UK became a republic. B. Major advancements in technology and the rise of social media. C. The UK ceased to be a member of the United Nations. D. The monarchy was abolished. Answer B. Major advancements in technology and the rise of social media. The early 21st century in the UK was marked by significant political and social changes, including major advancements in technology and the impact of social media. Question 21. Who was the British monarch at the time of the decolonization process after World War II? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. King George VI. C. Queen Victoria. D. King Edward VIII. Answer B. King George VI. King George VI was the British monarch during the initial phase of the decolonization process after World War II. Question 22. What was the historical significance of the Battle of Britain during World War II? A. It marked the end of World War II. B. It was the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces. C. It resulted in Britain's surrender to Germany. D. It led to the start of World War II. Answer B. It was the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces. The Battle of Britain during World War II was historically significant as the first major military campaign fought entirely by air forces. Question 23. Who were key figures in the British Suffragette movement in the early 20th century? A. Emmeline Pankhurst and Millicent Fawcett. B. Queen Elizabeth I and Mary Wollstonecraft. C. Florence Nightingale and Marie Curie. D. Margaret Thatcher and Indira Gandhi. Answer A. Emmeline Pankhurst and Millicent Fawcett. Key figures in the British Suffragette movement included Emmeline Pankhurst and Millicent Fawcett. Question 24. Describe the impact of the financial crisis of 2008 on the UK's economy and politics. A. It had no significant impact. B. It led to economic growth and political stability. C. It resulted in a major economic downturn and led to significant political changes. D. It solely affected the banking sector. Answer. C. It resulted in a major economic downturn and led to significant political changes. The financial crisis of 2008 had a profound impact on the UK's economy and politics, leading to a major economic downturn and subsequent political changes. Question 25. What are the implications of the UK's Brexit decision for its international relations and domestic politics? A. Strengthened relations with the European Union. B. No significant implications. C. Led to increased isolationism and changes in trade and immigration policies. D. Prompted the UK to join the United States. Answer. C. Led to increased isolationism and changes in trade and immigration policies.